Hi, I'm Mel. Over the years, I have built a handful of websites to solve different problems that I keep running into while playing Final Fantasy XI. Rather than opening a bunch of websites and tabs to keep track of things manually, I wanted everything in one place. So in this video, I'm gonna give you a quick tour of each of my tools. The first up is Vana Time, one of my most popular tools, which goal is to keep all scheduling and events and timers and stuff like that in one web page. For example, I have all the active campaigns listed and how much time it's left, and all the times are in local time, so you don't have to keep track of different time zones. It will always show in your time. And you can also toggle the style of the, so if you're in Europe like me, then maybe you want to show in 24-hour style. And if you're in the US, then maybe you want to show the AM and PM style. It also lists the starting soon or next upcoming. The next section is the login campaigns, which will list both the current one, Vana'diel time or Vana time.
He said it!
And how long you have to a patch. You can also track how long until the conquest reset. For the next section, we have the Dynamis entry, which is for the solo instance in Dynamis Divergence, which resets at PST midnight, and it will show which areas are open and in progress, and it will show the next area as well. And below that, we also have some information on which Dynamis area has the weekly bonus, which rotates each week. And next tool is WhereIsNM, which is my other tool. It's a tracking tool for Limbus, which tracks triple question marks and NM spawns, if there is any. So if we take my server, for example, we can see that we have 2 triple question marks active right now, where the one in Apollyon should despawn soon, since they are only active for 72 hours, and at least the reported one here is 61 hours old, so it will soon expire. But in order to showcase that, let's switch over to the game. And for this to work, we need a client that will send the data to the website. And all of these you can download on WhereIsNM. So I have a client for both Linux and Windows. Since most of you are likely on Windows, you're gonna download that version, and then you have the actual add-on for Windower. So you always need to ensure that this is running, and obviously have the add-on loaded in the game. And let's run over to Apollyon. And to showcase this a little better, let's enable debug. So you can see the difference when we find the triple question mark. And the triple question mark is in northwest on the 2nd floor, most likely near the exit. So let's scoot over. Now we'll cut over until we are near the position. Okay, so now we can see the add-on has detected that we moved from the entrance to northwest over 2. It also detects no tracked entities, which means it doesn't see any NMs in our vicinity. It doesn't see any triple question marks in our vicinity. So let's sneak up and run to the exit and see if the triple question mark are located where I think it is. And as you can see in the chat, it still doesn't detect anything. And it also detected that there's no active objectives. So it sent a closed notification to the website. And over there we see the triple question mark. So let's see if it detects it. And it found it. And it says it queued it for a party on floor 2. So if we switch back to the client, we saw the last request was at 3:17, which is right now. Switch over to the website and refresh the page. We see it uploaded the data. So it says yes now, which means it was updated. And we can also run a HUD command to show the latest data in the game. And here we see we have found a triple question mark. It was reported 61 hours ago. It was just seen a minute ago. And we also see that the add-on no longer detects it because we already just uploaded the data, so it's not gonna spam the website when we just found it. Okay, so what's the future for these tools? Well, these tools are still evolving. I'm actively developing both tools, and over time, because both tools has grown to a significant size, it has come to a point where I don't want to have the separation, and I might want to make new tools in the future. So what I've been working on for a couple months, on and off, is making a new tool that will bring everything together into one place and also pull in data from other sources. So you basically only will have one tool to go to. You don't need to have 4, 5, 6 different tabs open all the time. It's a pretty ambitious project, but I think we can do it. So keep an eye out for that. The goal is simply make useful Final Fantasy 11 information easier to find. If you decide to give any of these tools a try, I'd love to hear what you think. If you haven't heard about them before, or maybe used them before and have some feedback for me, write a comment down below, or join my community server for these tools, which is also the support and Discord. So with that, thank you very much for watching. If you like this, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.